back. I know you're just as excited as I am, right? New music, new music. Suggested to listen to Trippie Red's new album, Life's a Trip. Oh, what a great, catchy little title. I like the little cover art and everything. I think, I like Trippie Red from Ohio. Hey, Ohio. Let's get into it. I really liked some of his previous songs. F Love, Fuck Love, with XXX Tentacion, R.I.P. X. He has some good features on here. Diplo. He has Young Thug and Reese LaFleur. He also has Dark Knight Demo with Travis Scott. So the album consists of like 14 songs. So we're gonna get into it. I'm excited. First song is called Together. That's his signature riff. Okay. We gotta keep it forever. Let me just say this. I like that since XXX Tentacion's passing, a lot of these new rappers, they become like more positive and, want to be on some camaraderie. Let's get together, let's keep things, I like that. And that's kind of really what X died for. Honestly, that's what he was pushing before he was killed. They were close, so I expect this. It sounds like he said he was dealing with some things and demons alone, and he wants to keep things together. That's deep. A lot of kids these days and artists these days are on all these drugs and, dealing with deep depressions and different issues in life. So I can definitely understand and, hear where he's coming from and hear the pain and kind of his riffs that he's doing. Like he's a rock star. I just made myself laugh trying to imitate him. I'm sorry, I'm not the best imitator, but so let's get back into it. Oh, okay. That song really to me embodies him crying out for help, basically. Sounds like he, has some things he needed to get off his chest and he needs help. He wants to keep it together. Kind of an emotional track, I would say. The next song is Taking a Walk. Let's press play. That gotta be the face he made when he do that. Like this. I like Taking a Walk. Taking a walk is a vibe. That's a car ride, a little chill, nice summer day. I like that. Number one, I'm kind of expecting to hear the same riff every song. Every song. It's kind of annoying. I hope he don't do it every song, but he probably will because I've seen Tekashi69 on Instagram clown him every time he can about that same sound. So, I don't know. This next song is called Wish. It says Trippie Mix with Diplo and Trippie Red. Okay. So that sounds like a good track. It sounds like, classic, typical Trippie. He's a rock star. I mean, this is the type of music he makes. This is the type of music his fans like. I wouldn't classify him as a necessarily lyrical rapper. I think it was pretty cool. As a concert goer and that had mosh pit. Number one, this album has, new age fan, depression, solace, mosh like music. Like he said, R.I.P. Kurt Cobain. Sorry, not Kurt Cobain. I don't know who that is. I do know him. Texas rapper, Kurt Cobain. Okay, but Kurt Cobain. Famous rocker, committed suicide, druggie, so have at that. I like it though. I think I can appreciate it because I've seen it for myself, the mosh pitters, the ragers, okay? This is definitely for the ragers. With that being said, we're gonna get into the next song, which is Missing My Idols. Sucker free living, I'ma say that's the motto. Hey. Baby going loco. Hey. She just give me face, ain't no fucking, that's a no-no. Hey. But nowadays I really miss my fucking idols. So that's the title. I grab a Bible, pray for my rival. Damn. On arrival, I swear this shit to me like a cycle. Excuse me. I got to applaud Trippie Redd. Number one, this song is straight bars. Straight bars, no hook. He just snapping. And number two, I have to give it to him. Excuse me. Give Wayne his credit, please. He's birthed all these young rappers, and he's someone sitting back listening to Wayne getting dumped. Perfect. Please give that man. That man's a living legend, icon, all of the above. Give old Wayne mixtape Weezy his props. I appreciate that from a young nigga. So perfect. Let's get back to it.
Why I feel like everyone needs something from me, or why I feel like everyone just saying fuck me, or why I feel like the opposition gon' bust me. If I gave you my heart, would you still love me? Lately, baby, I feel like nobody trusts me. Is it just me?
Okay, Trippy. Look, I'm not this crazy because in the previous song, I'm like, yeah, he's not known to be lyrical. He said, shit, he just proved me wrong with missing my idols. He just went hard, and it was very vulnerable. He said he felt like people don't love him and people just want stuff from him. And that's what a lot of these artists go through, and they have nobody to share that with but their fans. So I think that was great. He get stars, you know, he gets kudos for me for that. I swear, that was beautiful. So with that being said, we're gonna go to the next song, which is called Forever Ever. Now this is featuring Young Thug, which I'm excited to hear because, you know, he's a young goat as well. He's a baby lamb. Young Thug and Reese LaFleur. So let's hear it. Hold on now. Murder on the beat. I just heard Kodak. So I know it's probably gonna be fire. Trust. He's becoming one of my favorite producers right now. So. Baby girl got me so successful, my bad. Hey. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Tough. Pause. I know for certain Young Thug wrote that first verse. And there's no problem with that. There's no problem with that. Young Thug's whole cadence, flow, terminology. He talking about he a thug. Listen, Young Thug, tough. That pen and how he can bend his voice and use his voice as an instrument. Excuse me. I know this is about to be a Young Thug track. Excuse me. I already know. Let's get back in. So he had a little small verse. Listen, what I say, I think it's fire. I think that song is fire. Only because, number one, I'm a Young Thug fan. I knew he was going to do his thing with this song. I just had a feeling. I wish I could have got more of a Young Thug verse instead of just a hook, but that first verse, that Trippy rap, I know that was Thug verse. I feel like Thug gave him this track, like, listen, you know, I already had this, but you take it, because he killed that, and he was flowing. That's not him. That was Young Thug's flow. Just trust me. So, I don't know. I like it, though. I like the album. Not even being that I'm a huge fan, like I said, this is giving me an introduction to who Trippie Redd is. Like, I love artists' first album because that's their baby. That's who they've taken a long time to build and develop, and they've given it to the world. So, I love it. Said the next song is called Bird Shit. I don't know what that's about, but we're going to listen to it.
Yeah, you ain't said nothing but a word. Yeah, shitty niggas use some terms. Hey, on you nigga hating on me first.
What I tell you, I know it, classic Trippy. He just, you know, vibing on the beat. Sound like he's freestyling, because he's definitely freestyling. He's repeating a lot of the same choruses and words and, you know, saying the same things. So I expect nothing else.
Baby girl, bless me. Like God, baby, bless me. Nigga, can I stress me? Cause I'm getting money with the fucking guy.
We the Stars produced that, so you can hear them on a lot of things. They did Yes Indeed by Lil Baby and Drake. So just to give you a little backstory, or like another track to reference to know who We the Stars are on. The next song is called Bang. So let's hear it. I know what's coming. I don't know how much more I could take of just screaming at me. Like, it's the same thing every song except for the with the Young Thug track. It was the same. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. Nothing's really flowing together here with this album. Everything's like dark emo rap singing melody. This next song is called How You Feel. I don't know. Let's see how he feels. Yes, chords. Aww. It's such a vulnerable song. Oh, he's so emotional. I just want to give Trippie Redd a hug. Every song is emotional. Like, and that's fine. If that's who you are and that's what your music is, that's fine. But this is gonna make me depressed. It's sad though, because you have to express that and get that out. But I hope he's all right. Somebody needs to check on Trippie Redd. So the next song is, I know we all have heard it before, but it's Dark Knight Demo with Travis Scott.
Can I stop coming in?
No subtract, man. Hey. That song goes so hard. Like, even my daughter loves that song. Anyway, love Dark Knight Demo. That's one of the first songs I ever heard by Trippie Redd, so it's always gonna be a favorite of mine. The next song is UKA. Uka Uka. I don't know. I hope that's how you say it. Well, I say it every time.
It is running a race off. The dash in his race car. Got the pistol beat on me as a face off. Let's say a damn grace dog. You know the reality just like a race.
Hey, okay. So UKA or Uka. I don't know how he's calling it or what he's calling it, but I like that song. I like the vibe. It gave me a real 90s vibe, like, you know. But that being said, the next song is called Shake It Up. Asian vibe from this thing. Something for the twerkers. Yeah, hey. Oh my God, so I like Shake It Up. Something for the twerkers, you know, we prevalent over here. I say we, like I'm, you know. Shake It Up. I think that was a great track. Something bouncy, like I said, something I wanted, something, you know, not so dark, not so dreary, and I think that he gave me exactly what I was looking for. Very quick too. I like that. I like the placement of it. You know, he got all his emotions out. Now he's ready to party. So the next song is called Ooops Revenge. Okay.
New trying, I told that bitch to have a blast, ho.
Okay.
Yes, I'm an asshole. Bitch, why you mad, for? They say that I'm mad, dope. Balling on a budget with my cousins, moving mad, dope. To eat and see that cash flow.
Hey.
Niggas always hating, but ain't got no fucking back, though.
No.
I just keep it
Great lyrics, and he's snapping in metaphors, and I really liked it. So I think he's done a good job so far. Here's the last song on the album. It's called Underwater Flyzone.
Trying to keep my composure.
Same riff.
Yeah, it's like I've been cast away, fast away.
All right, so that was Trippie Redd, Underwater Flyzone, and it seems really dark. Like I said, like he's, you know, has these emotions. I don't know how long it's taken him to, you know, produce this or create this album, but I'm glad he was able to deal with some of these demons he has inside, and feelings and depression and all of that, and anxiety, and he feels like nobody loves him. And it's so, you know, a lot of people are dealing with that. So I know a lot of kids and people are going to feel him. So I have about 6 songs that I actually like out of 14. So that's almost, you know, 50%. That's almost, if I would have liked, you know, one more super hard, but I give it a good job for his first album. Given, you know, how artists create music these days and how their style of rap and their artistry, I think he did a great job. So I'm gonna rate this fire. Listen to Trippie Redd, please. Life's a trip. And before I get out of here, I want to thank you once again for watching. They flagged my first video, so I'm learning more tips on how to keep, you know, my videos up, and, you know, comment, like, subscribe, keep notifications on, because as new music comes out, singles, videos, albums, I will be giving my opinions and reactions. Keep up with me though. Turn the notifications on. Just turn them on, please. Just turn them on. Thank you. Have a great night.